So I'm here to talk to you guys about Assess Information Needs through HAP 360. Um, my decision maker here is Ariane Aziz. Ariane is a 24-year-old who is at George Mason, male. He is about to graduate. He is a super senior, so he's been here for a while. He's living with his family and works full-time at Walgreens as a pharmacy technician. Ariane is now trying to look for 3 different decisions in his life within the next 2 years because he is trying to make major life decisions right now. So his first decision is to graduate from George Mason University. He also wants to find an apartment to live in, so he is trying to move out of his family's place, get started with his own life after graduation, and then he's switching over to another job potentially as well. So right now, as a pharmacy technician, he is certified to work at any pharmacy nationwide. He's done his boards, and now he's trying to move over and find a different job. So the first part that we're looking at right now is for him to graduate from George Mason University. Now, his 4 main things that are applicable to changing are passing his classes, which he is taking 16 credits right now before he graduates. He does have to pay his tuition. Currently, he does have about $30,000 worth of loans to pay as well. And he should go ahead and have study sessions to help him out as well. The final thing he has to do is to apply for graduation and go against with that as well. Second thing he has to do is find an apartment to live in. Now he does reside in Northern Virginia. The expenses are a little bit higher for where he's trying to go. He is trying to move over to Arlington, Virginia. First thing he wants to do to help him out would be to check for more open houses, see if there's anything around the area of interest that he's looking for. He has to save some money to afford rent, which he's doing right now by working at Walgreens and trying to save up some money and put it into his savings account. Third thing that he would have to do is find furniture. And fourth, if it's a potential that might help him with rent and with his everyday life, he should find a roommate where he could possibly save some money there too. Third thing that has to happen is he has to switch over to another job if he'd like to. Now, if Walgreens is something that he wants to stay at, he can consider staying there and ask for a raise or just get more experience or transfer to another store that may be able to help him out because it could be closer to his house potentially, or if he needs to do something else that would help him out as well. He's also going to go to a job fair in case he wants to leave Walgreens so he can have a better open range. He also has to fix up his resume to make sure that it's well aware for other employers to look at and that it exceeds potential. Fourth thing that he would have to do to make it better would be network and find other places and people to help him out. He might know somebody that can help him out. 4 factors that should be considered that I thought would help him a lot and combine all of the decision makings are cost, accessibility, networking, knowledge, and attainability. Now to rank those and analyze them, he has all 5 of them lined up and he's comparing them to how he's going to graduate, look for an apartment, and apply for a job. Now the numbers that you see here are his ranking of how important they are. So 1 is going to be least important and 7 is going to be most important. If you can look at it right here, there are a lot of 7s and 6s and 5s, which means that this is a very serious matter for him. So looking at attainability, knowledge, cost, accessibility, and networking, it's going to be something that he's going to want to look at because those are all high qualities that he's going to want to look at. Now to combine them and see where they're going to range, there's going to be a high average rating of importance and a low average rating of importance to see how important these factors are. And to accumulate that, ranges that are smaller go towards the left of the chart. Ranges that are higher are going to go to the right of the chart. If it's a higher average, which we're going to find out on the next slide, then you're going to put it at a higher range of importance. And if they're lower, then it's going to be a lower average. The other thing that you want to look at is going to be how they're essential, rapid, periodic, and low. So as you can see here, what's happening is that there's an X up to where they're going to be standing. Attainability has a high average rate of importance and a small range of ratings, while accessibility and knowledge have a wide range of rating across issues. Low average rating of importance and small range of ratings is the cost, and the smallest amount would be networking, which is a wide range of ratings across issues and low average rating of importance. One thing that would help him is to finding out what would work well and what wouldn't work well. So finding out where to implement his standards, he would want to work a little bit more on that because that helped him a lot. And to find a better routine, it would help him as well because it would be a little bit more sustainable for him. One thing that he really needs to work on and that might help him a lot is what are the factors that he needs to consider, because those factors are very broad. They could be specified for him as well.